Hey, Wonderbox explorers! Welcome back to your favorite corner of curiosity, where we unbox the most amazing stories history has tucked away. Ever imagine a world where a tiny cut could be life-threatening? Where infections were silent killers lurking everywhere? Sounds like a scary movie, right? Well, for most of human history, that was reality. Until a messy lab, a curious mind, and a truly lucky accident changed everything. Fast forward to 1928. Our stage is London, England. And our main player? A brilliant, if perhaps a tad untidy, bacteriologist named Alexander Fleming. Fleming was a bit of a maverick in the lab. He was fascinated by bacteria, those microscopic creatures all around us. He spent his days at St. Mary's Hospital, growing them in petri dishes, little glass plates filled with jelly-like food for bacteria to thrive. Now, Fleming was on a mission to find something, anything, that could defeat these pesky bacteria. Infections were a massive problem back then. Think about it. A simple scrape, a surgery, even childbirth. All could quickly turn deadly if bacteria got out of control. There were very few weapons in the doctor's arsenal to fight back. Fleming was searching for a game changer, a bacterial superhero, if you will. He was meticulously studying bacteria, hoping to unlock their secrets and maybe find their kryptonite. And like any good scientist, he was incredibly observant. This is key to our story, folks. Observation. Keep that word in mind. Now, here's where the lucky accident part comes in. Fleming, like many scientists, was dealing with a bit of a cold. Sneezing, sniffling, the usual lab distractions. And sometimes even dedicated scientists gotta take a break, right? So, Fleming went on holiday, left his lab for a bit. Now, normally a tidy scientist would have cleaned up everything before leaving. But remember our slightly untidy bacteriologist? Well, a few petri dishes with bacteria cultures were, shall we say, left out, exposed to the open air. When Fleming returned, he found something unexpected. And this, my friends, is where the magic happened. He looked at his petri dishes and spotted something definitely not bacteria. Mold. Greenish-blue, fuzzy mold. It had drifted in, landed on his petri dishes, and started growing. Now, most people, most scientists even, might have just seen it as contamination. Something to be tossed out and started over. Annoying, right? Lab work ruined. But Fleming? Remember our observant scientist? He looked closer. He didn't just see mold. He saw something else. He noticed something incredibly strange happening around the mold. Look at this. The bacteria closest to the mold. They were dying. There was a clear zone, a bacteria-free ring around this patch of fuzzy stuff. It was like the mold had created its own little no bacteria allowed zone. Fleming's mind went into overdrive. He realized this wasn't just any mold. It was Penicillium notatum. And it was doing something incredible. It was killing bacteria. Naturally. Think about the implications. A mold, a simple mold, could destroy bacteria. The very things causing deadly infections. This was huge. Fleming knew he was onto something potentially revolutionary. He started experimenting. He grew more of this Penicillium mold. He extracted the juice from it, the liquid the mold produced, and he tested it against different types of bacteria. And guess what? It worked. This mold juice was a powerful bacteria killer. He named this amazing substance penicillin. Now, the journey wasn't over. Isolating and purifying penicillin, making it stable and usable as a medicine, was a massive challenge. Fleming wasn't a chemist. He faced hurdles. It took years and the work of other brilliant scientists like Howard Florey and Ernst Chain to finally bring penicillin to the masses. But the initial spark, the accidental discovery, the moment Fleming looked at that moldy petri dish and saw not just contamination, but a miracle. That was all him. That moment changed medicine forever. Penicillin became the world's first widely effective antibiotic. It was a wonder drug. Suddenly, infections that were once death sentences became treatable. Pneumonia, sepsis, even simple infections, all became manageable. Penicillin saved countless lives. It ushered in the age of antibiotics, revolutionizing healthcare and changing the course of human history. All thanks to a bit of mold, a messy lab, and the incredibly observant mind of Alexander Fleming. It's a story of serendipity, of being open to unexpected discoveries, and of recognizing brilliance even in the seemingly contaminated. So next time you see a bit of mold, remember this incredible story. Remember Alexander Fleming and his accidental genius. It's a reminder that sometimes the greatest discoveries are found in the most unexpected places. And that's your dose of wonder for today. If you loved unboxing this amazing story with us, give this video a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the Wonder Box so you don't miss out on our next dive into the fascinating corners of history. What wonder should we unbox next? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for exploring with the Wonder Box. Stay curious.